Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. What a green day with Sundial today. The sun was shining bright on it. Amen to that. I'm glad. I've been wanting this one to pop and stay above $1 for quite some time. It's been making its way. Almost I wish I would have bought some more back in here now, but I still got 120 in this account. I think I have about 200 in my retirement still. So I've almost doubled my money, so getting closer. Anyway, I got a couple good catalysts going on about this one, and in regards to it going up today. Sundial Growers announces closing of its $100 million registered offering. This is actually dated yesterday. Sundial Growers announces the closing of the offering and the best efforts of underwritten registered offering of 100 million Series A units, each consisting of one common share and 1/2 Series A warrant, with each whole Series A warrant entitling the holder to purchase one common share. And so that just kind of goes over some information there. Feel free to pause it. There's quite a bit of information there. I'm not going to read all of that to you, but you can find that on Market Watch as well. This is some more information. Why Sundial Grower stock surged today. What happened? Sundial jumped 16% on Wednesday as a bevy of positive developments heightened investor interest in MJ stocks. And I believe all the MJ stocks were up today from what I noticed. I didn't look at them all too thoroughly yet, but I have been watching this one. So MJ stocks received a boost earlier this week after Democratic Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senators Cory Booker and Ron Wyden pledged to lead an effort to end the federal prohibition on MJ. The war on drugs has been a war on people. The senators said in a joint statement, ending the federal MJ prohibition is necessary to right the wrongs of this failed war and end decades of harm inflicted on communities across the country. Public support of MJ legalization stands at an all-time high. A Gallup poll in November showed that more than 2/3 of Americans want MJ to be legalized at the federal level. So could be getting pretty close. We'll see what date it passes and what date that becomes, but 68% of Americans want MJ to be legal in the United States. On Wednesday, MJ investors received more good news that Jazz Pharmaceuticals said it would acquire GW Pharmaceuticals, developer of Epidiolex, I think that's how you say it, the first plant-based MJ drug approved by the United States Food and Drug Administration, FDA, for $7 billion. That could be a huge deal. Analysts say the merger could signal the start of a new wave of deal-making in the MJ industry. So we're finally going to see some green, some major green. Now what? Sundial Growers has been preparing itself to participate in the consolidation of the MJ sector. After a series of share offerings, Sundial expects to have roughly $615 million in unrestricted cash that it could use to purchase other MJ companies should attractive acquisition opportunities materialize. So a lot of great things going on with Sundial. I've been waiting on this one to pop, I think, for about 2 months. So MJ producer Sundial up more than 17% following 14% loss prior day. And I haven't looked at Seeking Alpha. I don't know what always goes on with it. It's always dancing around here. I think that's telling you to dance on that like button if you haven't hit that already, as well as to dance on that sexy subscriber button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'm trying to take my channel to the next level. We hit 300 subscribers earlier today, so on my way to 500 and then 1,000. So we're taking off. MJ producer and distributor Sundial Growers surges more than 17% in the morning trading after closing Tuesday with a more than 14% loss. So should have bought some more yesterday, but didn't. Yesterday's decline was because it priced a $74.5 million offering. Sundial is one of the most discussed stocks on Reddit at the moment. There doesn't appear to be any news today that might otherwise account for the stock movement. And as I've covered this on past videos, this kind of got thrown into the GME stocks that people were trying to pump up, which is fine with me. So, and there's just kind of some more information here to go over. There's also January 2023 options now available for Sundial Growers. So those of you that want to try a option, I think it was back in December, in my very first video about this, I was referring to Sundial as a POS. I was kind of pissed off at it. At the time, I'd bought a bunch of shares and did a call option. The talk was it was going to shoot up to $1, and I did the dollar call option, and it didn't make it, so I lost, I think it was about 60, 70 bucks on it. I think I had 2 calls at 35 each, so again, I don't really do a whole lot of options on this channel, but if you do, more power to you. So it's never really worked out for me. I'm kind of a buy and hold dividend, gotten into penny stocks, but options really isn't my knack, so maybe someday. Investors in Sundial Growers saw new options become available today for the January 2023 expiration. One of the key inputs that goes into the price and option buying is willing to pay is the time value. So with 718 days until expiration, the newly available contracts represent a potential opportunity for sellers of puts or calls to achieve a higher premium that would be available for the contracts with a closer expiration. So again, this is on NASDAQ.com. Feel free to look that up. I'm not going to read the rest. There's quite a bit of info in there. Why Sundial Growers stock spiked another 16% today, and this is actually dated on the 4th. So the shares of Sundial Growers spiked 16.3 in the regular session on Wednesday. Yeah, this is 2021, just to make sure. I don't know why this is out already, but still got some interesting info in it. The surge came amid the overall strength in the MJ industry following the announcement merger of acquisition deal between GW Pharmaceuticals and Jazz Pharmaceuticals, Jazz, J-A-Z-Z. I don't have either one of those. I've always thought about this one as an MJ play, but never pulled the trigger on that one. I have Aurora, Tilray, Cron. I've had those for probably 2 years. I bought them and then they all went down, but now they're all going back up, and unfortunately I didn't buy any more when it dipped, but that's for another story. But here's just a bunch of talk on Reddit, and feel free to look that up and hold Sundial to the moon. There you go, 4 days ago. So I know there's been a lot of people buying this one and holding it, so that's going to help all the more. But not too much ratings here on tip ranks, probably because it's an MJ. It's still got it at 30 cents. But just wanted to do an update on Sundial, and we'll see what it does tomorrow. And if you still have this one, if you bought here on the dip anywhere here, and that would be interesting to know. I should have, because that's kind of close to my cost basis, but unfortunately. And if you sold any of this today on the high price, looks like it's about 131. So That would also be interesting to know. That's it for Sundial tonight. Actually, it's a high of 133, so a little bit off, but that's all I could find on Sundial. I just wanted to do a quick update, and it should be an interesting one to watch in the days to come. And if you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit that for me. That really helps out the channel, as well as subscribing, and hit the bell so you get all the notifications that come out when I drop the other videos. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.